Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Let's Play series of The Wolf Among Us. To recap what happened after our last session, that fucking disgusting pervert Ichabod Crane is apparently a cold-blooded killer. Yes, you heard me correctly. So now we're gonna start episode 3 and see if we could get our hands on that disgusting piece of shit.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle.
Yeah,
and
you deserve a whole lot of discipline for the way you treated it, Snow White and Bigby.
So confused.
Look, I didn't kill
And plus for killing all those women.
I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that
Yep.
shithole club.
And
pudding
that
and
happened.
pie.
My name is Narissa.
Narissa
Well,
and not Ariel,
Marissa,
apparently.
I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god.
Yep, and that happened. After Beast accused us of having an affair with his wife,
What is it?
of course,
It's... Crane.
and that happened. Oh, boy, am I dying to get my hands on him. Yeah.
I'll kill him. I'll rip him apart.
Crane?
You tell him, Bigby.
God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
Exactly.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there?
I'll tell you what's
No,
going on.
other than
Ichabod
the
Crane is the
Crane's
killer.
What? Ichabod Crane? How do you know?
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa, Bigby, calm
Yeah.
down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please
Yeah,
explain this to
Crane
me?
might be
Who
following
might be
her.
Following Snow. If I can find her, I can... God damn it!
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
Trip
Bridge.
trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their
Beauty,
way out.
now is not the time.
Bigby!
There's a cold-blooded killer on the loose.
Wait.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her.
Yeah, and what
And
do you mean
should
by
tell
that?
her. But
What are you trying to say?
you know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Yeah, but she should at least know. Like, he could be after her next. Okay.
I'm honored to be asked to speak to you. It's tradition that everyone...
I'm guessing this is supposed to be
Lily
the
had
funeral.
many friends, but few fables she was truly close to.
More like a satanic cult, by the looks of things.
If you're here, then you were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for. I won't, offend you by claiming one day that the pain of
An
losing
offering
Lily
table.
will ever subside. I know as well as you that it will never subside. But I also
I'll miss
know
worrying
that,
about
that
you.
the memory of
I'll
Lily
miss our
will
fights.
sustain as well.
I'll miss you.
And it will,
Holly.
in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss. And it is
Now
in that
you will
spirit
never
that I'd
die
like to
from
talk
indifference
about
or
what
lead
you've
a
all been
tedious
so grateful
life.
to share with me.
Goodbye,
Your
sweetheart.
memories of her.
Thanks for
How
everything.
she could be
Vivian.
stubborn and patient, rash and thoughtful. How she carried a torch for the old ways, for
You were a
tradition,
big,
for
bright, shining star
pageantry.
in this shithole
And most
of
of
a
all,
town.
it
And
seems
I miss you
how
already.
Lily
Gwen.
loved, dearly loved her friends and family. She loved being around them, in good times and bad. I never met Lily, but from what I've been told, I know in my heart that she would have liked to be here tonight. And now we'll have our, moment of silence. Thank you.
Yeah, can we talk now? Because somebody is stalking you and
Bigby,
who is responsible
is
for those
everything
girls'
okay?
death.
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
Lady,
He
now's not the
wasn't
time.
fucking invited.
Holly,
Who cares
won't-
about if
He
we're
has
invited
no
or
right
not?
to be here.
Crane is the cold-blooded
Not
killer who
after
is
what
after
he
Snow.
did.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well.
We
and
didn't do
you
that.
have
It was
the nerve
Crane.
to show your face here
Obviously.
after you lie, after you promise me.
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane.
Of
He
course it was
disposed
Crane.
of
He's trying to
Lily's
cover
body
up his
before
tracks.
He could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this. Holly, it's gonna be okay.
Crane's a fucking prick, so this
Exactly.
doesn't surprise me.
Hey, what do you know? We actually agree on something.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here.
Yeah.
But this one
Crane's
isn't on
after
him.
you.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
Yeah, we know who killed your sister.
I think I know who murdered your sister.
Who?
Maybe we should talk about this somewhere else?
Yeah, everybody
What?
needs to know.
No, I
So
deserve
that
to know.
they'll be on the lookout
No,
for his ass.
I know, but this isn't the way to go about this.
I don't give a fuck.
Who
about
gives
the
a
way.
shit,
I
Snow?
don't care about procedure. If anyone
We know
should
who
be
the killer
told,
is, and
it's
he's
me.
after you.
It's us, right
We need all the
now.
help that we could get because
I think
there's
it
no
was
fucking
Ichabod
police
Crane.
force here.
What?
Crane.
Crane.
I mean, there is, but
Okay, everyone,
Still,
just stop. Bigby and I
we
are
need all
going
the
to
help
have
that
a
we could
little
get around
chat
here.
while everyone else gets back to the funeral.
What? He says that fucking Crane murdered Lily, and you expect me to?
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first. Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
we just want to
Just
get
want to
Lily's
get Lily's
killer.
killer, Holly. Nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
Crane,
Yeah.
I can't believe this. This is someone I've worked with for decades. This is a
Yeah,
guy
and treated
who
you
gets
like
frickin'
shit,
shakes
just
when he
like
has to
everybody
order
else did
food.
that works
I
for
mean,
him.
What are you telling me? It's all an act? Just what have you found? Bigby? What's going on?
Snow, Crane is completely obsessed with you.
Oh my god, if this is about how Crane treats me at work...
Just
No.
listen to me for a second, all right?
It's more
I
than
followed
that.
a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was,
Yeah.
you know. He replays your story over and over again.
This
He's one
is...
sick
I don't
prick.
even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it, to not picture him.
I thought that Crane might be here. Out of some twisted respect or something. I don't know.
You're sure this is what happened?
Yeah.
This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things.
Here's the
Deposing
proof.
Crane would be the next step. You took a cab here, right?
Yeah.
I'll drive.
Snow?
Narissa, what is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes.
Are you sure
Everyone
that's a
who
good
spoke
idea?
should really
Snow?
be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
it's just that something's come up.
Are you okay? You don't have to do this right now.
I'll be fine.
How'd it go? At the motel?
But what
Did
the
you
fuck
find
do you
anything?
think it went? There was a whole lot of blood on into that bed,
No?
and
It was Crane's room.
yeah.
But you knew that already, right?
And why the fuck didn't you say that right from
Narissa.
the get-go?
Yeah,
Coming!
If Vamp was here, he probably would have told us why. But then again, he wouldn't want to spoil anything.
Constable?
What the fuck is
easy
going
now,
on?
girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, "How do you do? How do you do?" That way, it's proper.
What are you doing here?
That is the question, isn't it? Or at least a question. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But
Well, you
I am
fucking
a
deserved it after what you
and
did to
we're
Toad
here
and
for a
his
job.
son.
We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we
And what's
have
it
an
to you?
interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere. Just
Yeah,
sit in
fuck
your
off.
office and whistle to heaven for a few short days.
You have 3 seconds to fuck off before this goes to a place you don't want it to.
Oh, I don't have my stopwatch on me. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother?
You think this act you got going scares me? 'Cause it doesn't.
Always wanting to do things the fun way.
Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
What do you think is
Very
going on?
sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? They want me to leave Crane alone.
Yep.
Crane?
Exactly.
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old boy. Really. That wasn't right, telling everyone our dealings.
Yeah, you two have
What
no
did I
idea
tell
what you're
you?
dealing with.
What
here.
did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move.
Yeah, listen to your lady, love.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead whore.
I'm gonna kill you!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I got it done.
What do you think you're doing? Oh shit! Yeah, I was just about ready to beat the crap out of D again. commence the opening credits. Oh my god. Yeah, if I would have guessed, Crane must have sent those two to try to assassinate us, or at least try to get us to back off from hunting it down. Well, that shit is not gonna work. No. That is not gonna work. Okay, let's commence the episode. Oh, and there's the mirror, and hello.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're gonna be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay.
Yeah, what's your medical
There's only
degree?
one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. And try and get some rest.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is she?
She's fine, Bigby. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Well, too bad.
Taking it easy's not really my thing, Doc.
Well, whatever your thing is, try and make it work better for you next time.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it.
Well,
then.
good.
Miss White, Bigby.
They should know that Ichabod Crane is a murderer.
So, to recap...
Crane watched me through the magic
like
mirror
what you see?
uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
Any
There's
other
no
things?
other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if...
He could have.
This is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him, I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's incomprehensible.
Well, he's behind
to me.
everything, obviously.
He killed them, and he sent D and Dumb to slow me down.
He was a conniver, a coward,
Yeah.
a liar, and I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But
You
murdering
should.
prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't
Time
feel bad
heals
for her? I mean,
everything
she just lost her
eventually.
sister, for God's sakes.
At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight...
What's in your mind?
Why? What's on your mind?
It's just... when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because
No.
it gives you an excuse to just, you know, Stop pretending.
Actually, I
Fuck
don't.
no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
I guess Crane
It's
must have
not
taken
here.
it.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
And,
No. We can't depend
how long
on the
will that
mirror.
take?
All right. How long will it take for the mirror to reform?
Well, it could take days.
Or months or years. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror.
True.
We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Let's see. And that must
What
be
is
his
it?
room key.
It's the key to his room at the open arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
A lot of blood and flowers.
Yeah.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
We'll get
Don't
him.
worry, Snow. We'll get him.
And then we're gonna beat the living snot out of him once we catch
Come
him.
on, let's keep looking.
Are they getting Ah, I see. Let's take a look at the other letters first. Fix the air conditioner. Why not just buy a new one? Save yourself all the time and trouble.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
There's a
And
page
what
here
do
that
we
was
have
torn
here?
out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not
what kind of
retained in
a
the
ring is
armory
it?
is assigned to someone in Fabletown.
If it's a
be
wedding
this
ring
witch
that
he's
he's
going
gonna
to
use to
see.
propose to Snow White, then
What witch? What meeting?
he's dead.
Well, he called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is. Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. I'm sure it's about this ring. They must have it.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard,
Not
this
yet.
isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we
Obviously.
find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Well, we could
No,
use all the
it
help that we
can't
could
be
get around
fixed.
here.
It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped.
Exactly.
Seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Duh.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard,
Oh,
you're not a part of this.
See.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not
Yeah.
officially.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
2 a.m. Piece of cake.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trip trap is the better option to track the witch down.
We could always do both.
Has to be our focus.
Look, chances are I'll have to swing by both anyways.
No, chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock.
Exactly, or just break the door
For the
open.
mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Fine, I don't care. Just go ahead.
We can't just let Bluebeard run amok in Crane's place.
Ha!
He's after something. I just don't know what it is. We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Let's see. Choices, 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 choices. Find the witch.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Yeah, let's go to Crane's apartment.
Crane's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Exactly.
And I'll go to those two imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse
Yeah,
number
you
is
do that.
1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
Snow said Crane lives in 1903. This is Briar Rose's place. Anyone in there?
Okay, and why is the door
Crane?
open?
Damn it. Must have missed him. There's gotta be something about his witch here.
Yeah, there has to be.
I've never seen him that excited. Guess things have changed.
Yeah,
Math,
changed for the
science,
worse.
history. If I had to guess, this shit didn't work.
Yeah. And he didn't get any action after reading that, I take it.
Same brand we found in the open arms.
Yep.
This hasn't been used in years.
Padre, and as much as I like making house calls, I have better ways to use my time. So, if you could go ahead and pay
He
him
used
by
to
Friday,
teach in the old days.
that would be great.
Huh. Interesting. So he used to
Everybody
be a
can stay
teacher.
upright. In the meantime, leave the light on, pal. See ya.
Oh, hello.
Crooked man. This is
Money.
all I could get. I'm afraid Snow will start to notice. I'll have the rest for you next week. Ichabod Crane. What's going on here?
Yeah, let's take the money. Sorry, crooked man, whoever you are, but I'm afraid your debt is going to be way overdue.
My dearest Snow, I know you must be aware of my feelings towards you. Watching you work, if I'm unable to control myself, it's because I love you.
Oh, that sick bastard. A key.
Might be useful.
Exactly.
Really?
Alright, I guess the key must go here. And what do we have here?
Jack?
Wow, it is just unbelievable running into you here. I mean, of all the places. This weather, right? A little damp, I guess. But, you know, some people like that sort of thing.
Explain yourself.
Explain yourself. Now.
Okay. I know what it looks like, but before you go jumping to conclusions, Crane pays me to water his plants when he's gone.
What
It's
plants?
a stipend. But you know I need the work. I wouldn't do it for free, right? You know me. So, anyways, now that I'm done...
I don't
You're
see
lying.
any plants.
You liar.
Hey!
Hey, where do you think you're going?
You got me. Just take it easy. This is really fucking necessary.
Start talking, Jack.
Okay. I heard Crane was leaving town. I figured he owed us
Oh,
little
really?
people a parting gift. Or just me a parting gift.
You heard?
I have my sources, okay? You see how he lives. He doesn't need any of this shit. A little Robin Hooding never hurt anyone, right?
Have you heard anything about a witch in connection with Crane? Maybe something about a ring?
What are you getting at? What else do you want me to say?
Do you have
I
any
got bills to
information or
pay.
not?
Not like Crane's gonna use any of this stuff.
Oh!
You know, this tortured, lonely pig-eater bit's gonna get old eventually. Don't you get tired of it? I mean, what are you even doing here? Are you just wandering around Crane's apartment? I mean, what's the point?
I'm trying to find Crane's witch. He's supposed to be heading there.
Crane's witch? Is that why he took off? Who the fuck cares about any of that? I mean, don't you think...
Yeah, he's a cold-blooded killer. That's why we're after his witch.
I have reason to believe Crane might be the murderer.
Give me a fucking break. Ichabod Crane? I mean, the guy's clenched tighter than a... Well, I'm having difficulty coming up with something appropriately tight right now, but you get what I'm...
Doesn't matter if you believe it or not.
It doesn't fucking
I
matter.
have evidence that places him at the scene of the crime, so I'm bringing him in.
Okay, fine. You know what's best. Well, looks like you've got it covered. Anyway, it was really nice catching up with you. I mean that.
And where do you think you're going?
Bigby, I believe you're, blocking the doorway there. If I could just, squeeze through. You know, on second thought, it's actually funny I ran into you like this. I think I can help you out.
Go on. I'm listening.
If you're looking for Crane's witch, well, I just happen to know who she is. If you're interested. Information comes at a price, though. But I'm sure you already knew that.
How about we continue this talk in a jail cell?
Let's make ourselves a deal. I tell you about Crane's witch, and you forget you saw me here. One hand washes the other sort of thing. Wipe the whole incident under the rug.
Fine. Deal.
We got a deal.
Perfect.
Now tell me where I can find this witch.
Strong grip. Her name is Auntie Greenleaf. Crane's been trying to keep it under wraps for years. I'm not sure what kind of a deal he's made with her, but from what I hear,
where is
he's
she?
in pretty regular contact.
Where can I find her?
Well, you see, the thing is, I don't know where you'd find her, exactly.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
But at least we
But
got a
even
name,
a name
though.
is a good start, right? I mean, that's more than what you came in with.
Right.
I'll keep my eyes open for you. If I find anything else you might be interested in, I'll be sure to let you know. I think this arrangement can be beneficial to both of us down the line. It was just lovely running into you, baby.
Hang on a second.
And
Oh,
what is
come
in the
on.
bag exactly? A glamour tube.
The white deer.
Do you always talk to yourself like that? The witch uses the white deer on everything. It's her symbol or trademark, I guess. Figured I could sell these at the Lucky
Interesting.
Pawn.
The Lucky Pawn?
It's one of the crooked man's places. I work there sometimes. When I need some stability. It's a pawn
And
shop.
you were gonna
Get it?
just sell that shit?
Yeah. You find any more of these?
No.
You're lying.
Give them to me.
What?
You know what. Hand them over.
More glamour
That
tubes.
it?
Bigby? Are you still here?
We're in here, Snow.
We? Who else is... What's he doing here?
Evening, Miss White?
Good evening. What's going on?
Our friend Jack was caught stealing.
Oh, come on.
Is that
We got an
Sorry.
understanding.
But he did have some information about Crane's witch.
Oh, what did you find out?
Her name is Greenleaf.
Auntie Greenleaf.
Sorry,
He
dude.
doesn't know where we can find her.
Great. Crane's meeting her at 2 a.m.
And Snow, I found a note with some money attached. Crane has been embezzling from Fabletown.
Yeah.
Of course, because why half-ass being a complete sleazeball? Do you think this is tied to the
Exactly.
murders? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter yet. We still have to find him.
I think it's connected. Maybe the girls found out about it? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe? Crane's meeting Greenleaf at 2 a.m. And
Yep.
we have no idea where she is. We're going to cut it close as
Check
it
the
is.
records?
Wouldn't she be listed in the business office?
I've had Buffkin searching for any unauthorized witches, but so far we haven't found anything. I'll give him the name, but we don't have time to wait around. You should try Holly's. She still has all of Lily's things.
If she hasn't burned it already.
There's still Tweedledee's place. We know they're involved. And we know that's
Yeah.
where Bluebeard went. Where do you want to go? We don't have much time.
Let's check D and Dumb's
I'll
office.
go pay the Tweedle
Then we'll
brothers
go to
a
the
visit.
bar and
I'm
visit
sure they
Holly.
know something.
Okay. I'll give Buffkin the name and hope he finds something in the records.
Let me know what he comes up with.
I'll be in touch. I hope you'll do the same.
We'll catch him, Snow.
Hang on, Jack. I want to talk to you.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere, buddy. Alright, so that is going to be it for this video today. So when we come back, we're going to investigate D and Dumb's office, and then we're going to visit Holly at the bar and see if we can find Auntie Greenleaf. So, until the next time, bye!
You were recording that, weren't you, player? No? What do you mean you weren't recording that?